So for the start of this video, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go out and find 10 random people, okay? Not people who are clueless about stuff, people who are fairly up on things, alright? Probably not the cult experts most of us ex-Jehovah's Witnesses are, but, you know, the intelligent, average folks. I want you to ask them if they ever heard of Operation Clambake, okay? C-L-A-M-B-A-K-E, Operation Clambake. Alright, so what is Operation Clambake? Operation Clambake is the single greatest resource for anyone who wants to know anything about the Scientology religion from a skeptic's viewpoint. There is not a single solitary teaching that has not discussed any of the secret videos, the secret papers. It's even got a very active message board of former Scientology members exposing the religion on a daily basis. Operation Clambake is a one-stop shop for everything Scientology related. Now, with that in mind, maybe even pausing this video to take a look at the site for Operation Clambake, I want you to go to those same 10 people, or even 10 other people who are, comparable, and ask them if they ever heard of the organization Anonymous. Ask yourself, have you ever heard of Anonymous? So, what is Anonymous? Anonymous is a group that has made its goal to destroy Scientology. How do they do it? They're not organized at all. All someone has to do in order to join is say they're a part of it. All they need is the common goal that they want to destroy Scientology. They can use their own methods, whether it's making secret information public, whether it's criticizing websites, or whether it's getting large protests together. Now, how in the blue hell can Anonymous, this group with no set plan, no defined anything, be more well known than a well put together website exploding with information and former members in constant contact? There's only one reason why you've heard of Anonymous and you haven't heard of Operation Clambake. Scientologists fear Anonymous. Scientologists practice something called fair game, which is like disfellowshipping on steroids. Not only do they not talk to people who leave their religion, but they actively try to ruin that person's life. They will send letters to the person's employer telling them that they've been convicted of crimes. Due to the taped confessions that some must take before joining Scientology, they will use blackmail in order to shut up the opposers. So why is the concept of Anonymous so powerful to Scientology? Because there's no one person to single out. There's no identifiable face to attack, no specific person to threaten or file lawsuits against. Scientologists fear Anonymous because there's no way for them to shut off the valve. The dam of secrecy has already crumbled. These anonymous, well, pun unintentional, people are putting the word out about Scientology. And what are the effects? Not a whole lot of people know a whole lot about Scientology. And now if you ask 100 people what they think of Scientology, more than likely the majority of those people will mention cult in their response. Or Tom Cruise. One of the two. Cult, Tom Cruise. Now, being anonymous is not going to cause any sort of chink in the arm of the watchtower. They already put us who have left, those who have disassociated, or those who have been disfellowshipped out of their mind. We don't exist to them. We're cut off. We're marginalized. We're powerless to help our loved ones. We're powerless to start policies that harm others, like the two-witness rule in cases of molestation. We're powerless to effect change. We're powerless to stop the religion. That's why the concept of the Vast Apostate Army is so important. What do you do to an organization that casts out former members and pretends they don't exist? You must show them that you do exist. You must make them realize that you're here and you're not simply going to disappear. What do you do to an organization that hides the skeletons in its closet? You kick that goddamn closet door open. There are thousands of sites about Jehovah's Witnesses. They all expose the watchtower in their own way. There are hundreds of message boards. There's the JW Support Forum, there's JWD, there's support4xjws.org, there's JWS Online, there's probably 50 Facebook pages about it. There's Free Minds, there's Beyond the Watchtower websites, there's Christian Outreach, and now there's Project Refellowship, which are all fantastic tools. They help us connect with like-minded people, others who have left that need help. Whether you're helping victims of child molestation like Silent Lambs by getting them the psychological help they need and or referring them to lawyers to prosecute their abusers, or if you're setting up places for those who left without a home after their families exile from their houses. It's all a good thing. Supporting each other is great. We all need support. Hell, I know how tough it was to be a Jehovah's Witness child hug sometimes. Holding each other up will allow us to survive, but we're still living in the shadows. We're still the marginalized, powerless ex-members who are just trying to live our poor little lives outside of Jehovah's love. In their eyes, you are still the poor little strewn about people, like sheep without a shepherd. And most importantly, you're not even worthy of a second thought by them. Your videos, your posts on a message board, your Facebook pages, all must be sought out and found by the person, and like the vast majority of people searching things like that, have already left or are thinking of leaving. You're preaching to the choir and having no effect on anything.